Hey guys, it's Bruce. I am here for a couple of days in lovely Chiang Mai, Thailand, which is hands down my favorite city in all of Thailand. And of course, I'm staying at my go-to spot, Len Na View, which is a great hotel for a great price. The reason why I'm making this video is this is the place where I would want to live if I had to do it all over again. If you're looking for a great city with rich Thai culture, that is really half the price of living in Bangkok, yet you still get that city life, this is the spot. And I want to show you some places around here to let you know exactly why. Chiang Mai is known for having budget food. I mean, literally almost half the price of what you'd pay in Bangkok. And I'm going to a sushi place that would probably cost about $60 in Bangkok. And over here it's going to cost about $20 to $25. Now, you can live definitely on a budget, $1 to $2 per meal. And I do that sometimes. But if I want to live well, I treat myself well. So I eat well. You guys should do that too. The big reason why I came here is sushi is perhaps my hands down favorite food in the entire world. And they have top quality fish for about 20 bucks. They have hamachi, they have uni, they have pretty much everything with the exception of toro here for, like I said, 20 bucks. And they have what is perhaps my favorite next to toro, foie gras sushi, which I've never had in the States, but anytime I find it here, I eat it up and it's good. I am a very adventurous eater, more adventurous than most people. And what I got to start off with, of course I got some miso soup, but I also got raw squid, also called ika, and this is what it looks like. Wow, look at that. That looks so good. Ow, looks so good. Of course, miso. Raw squid has a very chewy texture to it, almost like cartilage, I'd say. But let's give this a shot and see how it is. Yeah, for me, that's good. That's very good. This presentation for buffet sushi is just incredible. You have your wagyu, you have your uni, foie gras, scallop. It's all good stuff here. You have to try this bad boy here. This right here, I actually don't know what it is. I don't know what I ordered. But let's give it a go. Oh my God. So good. Heat on that. That's heat on it. And let's try the foie gras, which is my favorite here, without any soy sauce. Sauce up enough. I'm gonna stay here a long time. I'll catch up to you after I'm done eating. Another reason why I like Chiang Mai is the laid-back attitude. You even find that with the street dogs. It's pretty nice. This city is all about relaxation. Bangkok, it's definitely more like a New York or Chicago or Los Angeles. It's always busy, it's always open. But sometimes, especially as you get older like me, I want that more relaxing feeling. And that's another reason why I love Chiang Mai. Right now I'm at the abandoned Jinjai market here in Chiang Mai. I don't know how long it's been closed down, but there's just a ton of artwork here that I have not seen in Bangkok. There are so many artists here and artist shops, it's amazing. This is just one of the murals I found walking around after I left the sushi place. Who has the time to do all this? Wow. Right behind me are the walls of the ancient city from about, I think it's about 900 years ago, because this place was founded back in 1200 and something. Sorry, I don't have the exact date. But a lot of this old architecture is still around here. In Bangkok, everything is new. Everything's being teared down and rebuilt on. Here, they have a lot of the old infrastructure that's still around from hundreds of years ago. This is what Thailand really is. This is the Thailand that people think about. Old world culture, people who are smiling all the time, who are happy. And that's what you get in Chiang Mai, because in Bangkok, they're so used to foreigners, you almost feel like you're back home at times. I'm inside one of the numerous parks around Chiang Mai. It's absolutely gorgeous and serene and just peaceful here. Look at these koi fish. You could feed them. Those suckers are huge. One more time, the game's called what?
The full name is Sepak Tako.
Sepak Tako.
Yeah, but the short name is just Tako.
Okay, Tako.
Yeah.
Oh! It looks like a very fun game. And as you can tell, everyone of all ages is playing.
A lot of things. They get in and they play it a little bit. It's so bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that they just, we never see him come back. He about kicked himself in the face. It's not that easy.
Oh. That is such an interesting game. And the funny thing was, an American was keeping score while the rest of the Thais played. What I did find out is that that particular group was mainly senior citizens, you know, people over 60, 65 years old. Now, there were one or two younger people there, but they told me that the younger athletes really play hard. Like, they'll fall on their backs, they'll do backward kicks, and they just get back up. I mean, it's fun being young. I really miss it. The other thing I really love about Chiang Mai is the weather. Now, compared to Bangkok, I mean. It is noticeably cooler here, yet it can still be hot and somewhat humid. But I remember when I came here in December of last year, I rented a scooter, was just wearing a t-shirt, shorts, and, you know, shoes. That's my basic get-up in Bangkok. And I rode up to the top of the mountain. And I'm telling you, it was cold. It felt so cold that I thought it was going to snow. Now, it doesn't snow here in Thailand at all. But this is the closest place I've been to where, yeah, I was shivering a bit. And the really nice thing about going up that hill, you have people selling hot tea on the stands, from the stands on the street. And it was just nice having that hot tea on a very cold day. So if I were to do it all over again, move here, weather's better. Think about it, guys. I'm down to my last two things that I really like about Chiang Mai. And you may notice lack of traffic. I have never seen traffic here. Now, there are plenty of cars, plenty of bikes, but there's no traffic. In Bangkok, it could take 20 minutes just to go 2 or 3 miles. I am not exaggerating. The street lights they'll stay red for a minute and a half, then they'll go green for a minute and a half, and it just piles on traffic. I don't know what it is about that city, but it really is like being in New York or Los Angeles. Now, granted, New York, a lot of people don't drive their own cars, but here they do. So it is quite a bit more relaxing knowing that you can get somewhere without being stuck in traffic all the time. So I touched upon a relaxing lifestyle, hardly any traffic here. Obviously the cost of food is quite a bit less. Whether or not you're dining in a street stall, a restaurant, or a high-end restaurant, it's always going to be less here in Chiang Mai. The number one reason why I would move here, overall the cost of living is just less. Renting an apartment or buying a condo is so much cheaper here. I may try to post some links or some pictures, but you literally can rent a 1-bedroom apartment here for about $130, $150 US. That's 4,000 baht. You're looking at 35, 40 square meters, which is about 350, 400 square feet. Might be a 10-year-old building, but it's just a lot cheaper. I even saw villas with your own private pool. We're talking 2,000, 3,000 square feet, going for about $1,000. Where else in a major city in the United States, or even in let's say England or Australia, could you get a home that is 300 square meters or 3,000 square feet with a pool, fully furnished, by the way, for under $1,000 US? I mean, obviously Mexico, so South America, maybe even some parts of Eastern Europe, but we're focusing on Thailand. And at least here, your money just goes a lot further than Bangkok. So let's say that you rent an apartment for $200 a month. If your budget's $1,000 US, that's $800 that you have to survive. And you can do it well here. If you're spending $2 to $3 a meal, you're still spending $10 US, which is $300 a month, which means that you still have $500 left over for entertainment purposes. Going out to the bar, having a drink, going to watch a movie, groceries. It's electricity bill, water bill, anything you can think of. Immigration fees, which cost about $60 every 2 months or so. Now, some of you may or may not know this, but I'm moving back to the US at the end of June. I will be coming back to Thailand, and I truly believe that when I do come back, I will be moving to Chiang Mai. And the reason for that is I don't like going out to bars every night. I'm not in my 20s or 30s anymore. My life goals have changed. I'm a homebody. I like staying home. I like watching TV. I like cooking dinner, even though I do eat out a lot here. And right now I'm spending about $2,000 to $3,000 a month US in Bangkok. Now, I do live well. I'm not budgeting, but with what I'm spending in Bangkok, I could easily lower my costs down to $1,000 to $1,500 a month US and still keep the same lifestyle as if I were living in Bangkok. And for those who are retirees or who have a pension, your money's just going to go a lot further here. And I truly believe that you'll be a lot happier here, unless your thing is going to the bars every single night and trying to get laid every single night, because that gets old and that gets expensive. And I have a lot of friends who are sick of that, and that's really not my lifestyle. Anyway, I think I'm going to be heading to the night market here. The biggest night market in Chiang Mai is about 1,000 meters away from me, which is about a 15-minute walk. I think I'm going to head there after taking a shower. If you like this content, please hit that like button, subscribe. I try to upload videos 2 to 3 times a week, although this week it's 1 because my internet service isn't that good here and I can't download my videos from the cloud and edit properly. Also, leave a comment if you have any questions about living in Chiang Mai or just living in Thailand in general. You can shoot me an email or all my info's on YouTube, and I'll definitely answer them for you. I mean, I've helped out lots of people in finding a place, giving general advice. I don't charge. I'm not like other YouTubers who charge for $100 an hour for their time. If you have any questions, I'm doing this for fun, not to make money, and I'm willing to help you guys out. Anyway, if you like this content, like I said, hit that like, subscribe, and comment. This is Bruce, Eat, Drink, Travel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, it's time to go inside. I'm tired. I walked 4 miles today. Talk to you guys later. Bye.